Rainbow Six Siege is a great game, but it could be better. Now when people think of the problems with Rainbow Six Siege, they usually think about things like the unbalanced operators or the map design. But in my opinion, the biggest problem with Rainbow Six Siege is how the in-game currency is handled, also known as Renown. Now the idea of Renown is actually a really good one, and on paper it seems perfectly fine. The more you play the game, the more Renown you have to spend on things like skins and operators. But my biggest issue with Renown is how much Renown you actually earn per game. Because if you're trying to unlock all the skins or even all the operators in this game, it's gonna be a serious grind. Now, this wasn't always an issue with the game, but as time goes on, it starts to feel almost like GTA Online, where the new players who just bought the game have no chance of catching up to people who have been playing this game since 2015. And that's because when you compare how much Renown you earn per game to how much Renown it costs for a new operator or a specific skin, it's ridiculous. In a casual game, you'll earn anywhere between 200 and 250 Renown, usually. You could earn more in those games, but this is what most players end up with. This doesn't sound like a problem until you bring up the prices for most DLC operators. Some DLC operators cost 10,000, some cost 20,000, and some cost 25,000. So let's just say you're earning about 250 Renown per game on average, and you want to buy an operator that costs about 10,000 Renown, right? That'll cost you roughly 40 casual games. If each casual game is about 15 minutes long, you're gonna have to grind for 10 hours for one new operator. And if you want to buy an operator that costs 20,000, it's going to be 20 hours. Want to buy an operator that costs 25,000? Well, you're going to be spending 25 hours trying to get one operator. Compare this to the base operators, which all cost 1,000 Renown each. If all the operators were around the same price as the base operators, I would see absolutely no problem with this system. But when some operators cost 25 times more than others, I think there's a problem. So if you're a new player, I highly suggest just unlocking all of the base operators first. There is no reason for you to go for a new operator first. You should not have to grind for 10 to 25 hours for one new operator. Now keep in mind, this is only for operators. When it comes to skins and cosmetics, it's even worse in my opinion. Because while one DLC operator could cost 10,000 Renown, you can get a skin for the same price. Yeah, there are quite a few skins that cost 10,000 Renown, and trust me when I say it's not worth it. I'm a level 43 and I have only unlocked 2 DLC operators along with all the base operators. And the 2 DLC operators I got were 10,000 Renown each. That's how much of a grind this game is. And don't even get me started on alpha packs. A cool idea in theory, but it's horrible in execution. The biggest problem is that if you just want to straight up buy an alpha pack with Renown, it costs 5,000 Renown for one alpha pack. 5,000 Renown. And the worst part is that your chances of getting something cool from these alpha packs are extremely low, so it's not even worth getting them unless you got one for free. In my opinion, all DLC operators should be 5,000 Renown each max. Most of them should probably be even less. And the prices for most of the skins in-game are just insulting. I swear every single skin and cosmetic in this game needs a 90% discount. Now keep in mind, I really like this game. This video was meant to showcase the worst of Rainbow Six Siege. So don't think this is how I feel about the game overall. If there's one thing you should take away from this video, it's this. Please never buy the diamond skin.